Last night, Ford officially unveils the new electric F-150 Lightning pickup, pricing between $40K and $90K, powered by 2 electric motors and a battery pack instead of a traditional gas engine. The 2 battery options have targeted ranges of anywhere between 230 or 300 miles. And here's what Jim Farley said about the truck this morning on Squawk.
We have 20,000 orders already, 12 hours after the reveal, so the response has been great. We offer a hybrid F-150. A turbocharged EcoBoost F-150. We have diesel Super Duties, and we now have the Lightning. You know, we don't know what customers are going to choose. This is America's best-selling vehicle, so if there's one vehicle that's going to give us an indication of whether these EVs are going to take off, it'll be this Lightning. And as I said, with 20,000 orders already, we're off to the races.
What's up, everybody? I want to talk to you about something today. I want to talk about the Ford Lightning, and I want to give you a little conversation that I had today at work during lunch. I was having lunch with my friends at work, and for some reason we start talking about the F-150 Lightning, and we start talking about the Rivian R1T, and we start talking about the Cybertruck. So what happened was we were having lunch, and this is interesting because it ties into what we're going to talk in the video is what really matters about the F-150 Lightning, the Ford Lightning. And I want to talk about it because it's something that, for me particularly, is one of the big manufacturers that is actually repurposing the current lineup and literally taking the battery out and putting an electric motor in. They're taking the engine out, putting a battery in with the engine on, with the electric motor on it, and literally just using the same thing that they've been using before. Obviously, inside you have the touch screen, whatever all that is, like everybody's doing right now. But I don't know if people have noticed, they're literally using the same body. It's the same body. But again, we were having this conversation. The guy in the Ford, you know, he owns a Ford, and obviously he's like, no, I'm gonna buy that Ford. The Lightning is awesome, you know, it's great, and la 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 la. He's like, I'm buying it. Period. I'm done. I'm sold. Obviously, there's another guy that had a Mercedes. He was like, no, I'm buying the Rivian. Rivian is the shit. You know, that thing has quad motors on it. This is great. This is done by engineers that run like Baja team. I was like, hey man, respect, right? Obviously, me being a Tesla holder, a Tesla fan, and I like Elon Musk. I respect, my hats off on that guy. I threw in my Cybertruck reservation. I'm like, yeah, put a reservation for a Cybertruck. It's great. I'm waiting on it. But again, the whole conversation geared off, like, it literally took a sudden turn to the F-150 and the Rivian, and everybody stopped talking about Cybertruck. People hate the look of it. Some people love it. I like it. I have a Silverado 1500, and when I saw the Cybertruck, I'm like, yeah, I'm buying it. I'm sold. Plus, it's, Elon Musk's presentation on that was great. And single motor, dual motor, tri-motor, I think it's great. Okay, but again, I like the Cybertruck. I'm keeping my reservation. If they offer it to me this year, I'm probably gonna buy it. But again, what I wanted to show you guys today is the important thing about what the comparison, the money you're gonna spend, and obviously, the Hummer. Because the Hummer, I think it's a great, utility vehicle. It's excellent. It's like high tech and all these things. But the fact that they're gonna take forever to deliver this thing, and it's gonna cost $120,000 for the same specs that a $69,000, $60,000 Cybertruck is gonna have, to me, doesn't make sense. Obviously, you can see here Ford, the Lightning, the Tesla Cybertruck, and right next to it, the Hummer and the Rivian. Here's the thing. In terms of jumping to an electric vehicle, I look for two things. I look for the battery and I look for the range. If I'm gonna get a pickup truck, the drag and the batteries are gonna play a big role. Because they're big cars. There's more wind resistance to it. There's more mass. There's more weight. There's more everything. So the range is key. Having a range on a Ford from 230 miles to 300 miles is not bad, but I don't think it's great. And here's why. Those reported, the reported mileage, and it happened with Tesla where they would report something and they would say, hey, it's below that, because obviously you don't want to drain that thing. It's 500 miles, 230 miles, but then by the time you're at 180, you got to recharge. So what I'm trying to say is the important thing about the competition pretty much between the different manufacturers is the range and obviously the battery. Who cares about 1,000 foot-pounds of torque? Yeah, obviously, freaking the Cybertruck has that in torque. And look at the Hummer. They report out 11,500 foot-pounds of torque. I don't know. I don't believe that shit. I don't buy it. I think it's crap. I think it's caca. It doesn't register. And then the horsepower, 1,000 horses versus 800 versus 563. Yeah, of course. Electric motors have instant torque and they are really high horse rated. I mean, they're horse rated. They're high horse rated. That's how they are. Electric motors, instant torque, really high horsepower. You know, the torque is what gets you out of the hole, and the horse is what gives you the high speed at really high RPMs or really high speed. So for me, the most important thing is not how fast you can get from 0 to 60. Obviously, that's being taken care of by the horse and the torque, but the range. Honestly, you know, if we go to the Ford Lightning website, they said that they have, you know, let's look it up. Let's see. This is this guy. This is the article that we were looking at. Let me go to Ford. Look, the Lightning is there. Yeah, there it is. Here it is, of course, front page. The reservation on it, if you reserve one, you know, starts at 40,000, but it goes all the way to 90. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna pull this out. All right, I'm just gonna say this. This thing, it's a tri-motor for $70,000. Okay, I don't know, but if I'm gonna get a 500-mile range for $70,000 and I'm getting a truck that's stainless steel, pretty much armored, and it's gonna be this cool, I'm sold on the Cybertruck. I'm not buying anything else. No Rivian, no Hummer, no freaking Ford, not even a Silverado that comes in with a freaking motor, electric motor. I'm not buying it. I'm sticking with Tesla. This is what I'm buying. I think this is the best bang for the buck. Plus, you're getting, and I'm not sure, I think you're gonna get the latest batteries, the big ones that they've designed, and I think that's why you're getting a 500-mile range. I think they're gonna start delivering single motors and dual motors first, and this is obviously it's late on 2021. I think it's gonna be at the end. Probably they're gonna start shipping these things next year. I think this is big. And the video I made yesterday, it's important because they're reporting out that they already have 20,000 pre-orders. I don't think that's a big number. Tesla has around 1 million. Okay, I know they've been there longer, but I don't know. I don't know how many people that own a Ford are actually gonna buy an electric Ford that looks exactly like the one that's on the road, just because it's electric, and it's $40,000 starting, which is probably gonna be more like a $60,000 truck. So folks, you do your own research. In my opinion, I'd rather buy Tesla than Ford, and I think this is a good opportunity to get in Tesla, because when those earnings start showing up and they start selling this Cybertruck, the Model S, the Model X, the repurposed ones, I think the stock's gonna start going up. And even Jim Cramer said yesterday on the Lightning round, this is the time to get out of NIO and buy Tesla. Now, I didn't sell my NIO shares today, but I'm gonna do so tomorrow. And with that, I'm gonna buy Tesla. I'm gonna buy more Tesla, because I think that's right now at 580 or 600 bucks. You know, I think it's a good opportunity to get in. In the long run, I think Tesla's gonna grow, and it's gonna be a good company to own. For those of you that didn't get Tesla at 200-300, it's okay. I think where we are right now, it's a good position. It's a good price to get in, because definitely they're gonna grow. But the thing is, what's gonna push Tesla up are gonna be those earnings. It's gonna be those numbers, that revenue going up, and the credits. If they can make money without the credits, they're definitely gonna be a very profitable company that's probably gonna hit 1,000 by the end of this year. And you never know with Tesla, because Tesla is one of those companies that, you know, you could have a 5 to 10% day normal. That's normal. Like the same way you can have a 6% drop one day. Volatility will always be there with Tesla. So I wanted to show this. I wanted to have a quick, you know, it's just what happened today in the conversation. It was really funny. I think that it tells you something. It tells you Ford owners probably gonna stick with the Ford, with the electric truck, and then, you know, Tesla is gonna, it's becoming that Apple. You know, people that really own a Tesla is because they rather pay a little more to just have that good product, good quality product. But this is exciting. This is competition. It's a very tough business. Doesn't mean that everybody's gonna succeed, but big manufacturers like Ford and GM, you know, and Toyota, they're realizing that they have to jump in the ship. They have to. We're going to electric vehicle. We are gonna get there eventually. Sooner or later, the gas engines are gonna go and fade away, and they're gonna become, you know, part of the past. And EVs is the future. There's nothing saying otherwise. This is not Bitcoin. This is gonna be the future. Inevitably speaking, in 10 years, I'm pretty sure, you know, everything's gonna be electric. So folks, I hope that you enjoy this quick just conversation with you guys. I hope you liked the video. Click on the links down below if you want to open an M1 account, M1 Finance account, and start investing on my pies. And see you later.